Hello and welcome back to A Tall Order with Freddie and Liam.
Yeah.
I'm Freddie.
Welcome back.
Hang on, record scratch. Wrong podcast.
That was so
was
silly
a
of you.
goof.
No one would even know the difference. That was so
No.
silly.
Ah,
So goofy. We're actually very quiet right now, so I'm just gonna do some live editing.
live editing. The real
The
way.
song's still got 40 seconds left
Okay.
anyway, so we'll just
I'll
let
do a
that
proper
play out.
intro. Hello and welcome back to Two Beans Podcast. I'm Herzl. That's Chinik over there. We've missed you guys.
Just give us a second while we do some live editing. Get this volume better. That's slightly better.
That's slightly better, yeah.
We'll give both these
it's
a little
almost
bump.
hitting like minus 12, which is sort of like
That's
what
about,
we
I
want
would
between
say,
minus 12 and minus 6 is usually what we want.
that's where the professionals hang out.
Yeah, we're professionals
That we are.
who drink on the job.
On tonight's show, you're in for a treat. I'm trying to time this to the end of the song, and that's it. That's the end of the song.
And that's the end of the podcast. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks, guys. We really appreciate it. I guess Merry New Year,
Merry New Year.
Happy Christmas.
Yep. If you subscribe to that religion,
Because I do believe you did just say the date of our last podcast, and I
it
already
was
forgot
the
it.
17th of December. So
Perfect.
we haven't had one since Christmas. This is our first one of 2023.
I wasn't sure if we'd done one since Avatar. We did.
It's also just over a year of Two Beans.
Yeah, true. We started that,
'Cause that was-
2021, right?
I think that was like in between the break between. Oh, it was when Spider-Man came out. That was like the first one. It would have been like right before Christmas then.
Yeah, true. Would have been like November, December-ish. So,
Let me scroll and see.
yeah, that's crazy.
15th of December 2021 was the first one that came out.
That's crazy.
Second one came out on Christmas Day. But we obviously
I
didn't
can't
record it
believe
then.
we recorded that episode last time and we didn't mention that.
Yeah,
That's
we
kind of dumb.
mentioned that it was Christmas. Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I mean that we didn't mention in the last one that it was like a year.
Oh, yeah, no.
It was like 2 days off the year and we didn't do it. To be fair, a year doesn't mean much when
That's
you do
like
one episode every 3 weeks.
Every month.
Well, actually, we're better now because we had that 3 months where there was nothing. Or longer than that. It was 5 where
Yeah,
there
that
was
was-
no episodes.
Like when you didn't live near me.
Pretty much. And now that I live next door, there's not really an excuse.
I mean, there is.
There's never an excuse.
I'm tired.
There's never an excuse. Speaking of tired, shout out Piggy.
Shout out
We miss him. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Good guy. But before he passed away, he actually left Christmas presents.
Yeah. Well, it looks like one present, but two
Which
of
is
them.
late, I know, but we got there eventually. So there's 2 Christmas presents. The small one is just for you.
Just her-
I've already opened my one of that.
Hurt dog.
Yeah, I've already opened that. So we'll let you open that one first.
The small one I opened
The
first.
small one.
Okay, you're going to like it. Is it the same thing as yours?
I don't know. It feels the same, so I
Okay.
assume it is the same, but we'll find
Do you
out.
reckon it's going to be related to this or not?
It's not at all.
Okay, so you're going to live commentate
Yeah.
this.
In a live commentate Herzl opening. So they're wrapped in brown paper, which is something I would do, to be honest. And that's mainly because at my place of work, which, taking notes from Lee, I'm not going to mention where I work, we have lots of brown paper. It is the same as me, but a different... okay, so he's unpacked his present. He's got a packet of Pokemon cards, which, by the way, I was convinced were real.
They're not?
He has informed me they're not.
I love that.
So they're more fake cards.
so much better
to
than
go
fact
with.
they're fake.
There's still half a box of fake cards up there.
You haven't even opened
So
any yet.
we might open more of those, and then a packet of petite brick, not nano
No,
bricks.
petite block.
Petite blocks. Sorry, because nano blocks are quite popular.
Yeah.
These are petite blocks.
Calico cat one.
So you got a cat.
The cat.
Let's see the cat.
It looks like my neighbour's cat
um,
Willow. Shout out Willow.
Very different to mine. Mine was it labeled as a transformer. It's a tank that transforms into like a little guy, but the little guy version of him isn't really a guy. It's kind of just the tank, but you like flip the body of the tank up, and it kind of has a head, but not really. So it's not really a transformer, but it's petite blocks. Maybe I'll see if I've still got the photo of it here somewhere. I did send it to Piggy to show him petite block. But we will crack open the next present. Piggy claims, spoiler alert, I have actually, you'll notice one end is slightly open. I slightly opened it because I wanted to make sure that there was going to be enough content out of this. He claimed there was going to be content, so I wanted to make sure. This is what it looked like as a guy. So he kind of just,
That's not really a guy.
he's just a tank with a body flipped up. But
Nah.
he's still
It's-
cool.
it's
He
cool.
sits on my desk at work. He's pretty cool.
Good on him.
All right, let's crack into the next one. I'll let you open this one as well. I'll live feed it. I really do like the ASMR of the opening of it. So we've got Dungeons and Dragons themed tarot cards, which he said he got something
That's
similar.
fucking hilarious.
So I don't know if he got Dungeons and Dragons themed tarot cards or if he's got tarot cards
No,
from.
he was gifted Dungeon and Dragon themed tarot cards and just
Peckham.
re-gifted it to us. Just give it
That
to
would
us.
be funny if he did that.
Yeah. Should we do each other's tarots?
I was thinking that'd be good content for us
I
to
don't,
just
know,
do
I
that.
don't know how to observe it and stuff.
Do we?
but-
We'll leave that to the end.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I can't. Oh,
I think it's
a
taped,
sticker,
right?
That's why I can't open it.
Fuck, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, I don't support Wizards of the Coast right now, but you know, this is the second Wizards of the Coast product I've received in the last 2 days. So, yeah, let's leave that to the end. We'll
Yeah.
talk about some stuff first. We don't have that much to talk about, to be
No.
honest.
We have.
Christmas is busy, but also not busy at the same time.
It's all of the same thing over and over that
It's busy,
people
but
don't
not
care
things we want
about.
to talk about.
Not
Yeah.
content. Like no one wants to know that I saw my parents
No. Sorry, I was observing something
staring
in
off
there.
into the middle distance.
Yeah, no, I was trying to work out why there was a Lego box in there, and then I worked out that it's my Lego box. So I was like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Christmas is Christmas, but
It's-
following Christmas, we went to Falls.
yes, we both did.
I've never been to Falls, so
Neither have I.
even though
now
it was
I have.
a very different Falls to usual, I've never experienced the other kind, so
I think I would definitely prefer this over camping.
I liked it. But I think that's because we live near the city, so it's like
Yeah, I
so fucking easy. That
sleep
was the
in my
best
own
part.
bed.
Yeah, sleeping in my own bed after a festival every night. And then the best part is then you've got the whole day pretty much the next day before you go again. Like you're not
Yeah, you're not.
hanging around at the festival all day. Like you
Yeah.
come home, you go to bed, you
You
wake up
can
in the morning, you've
Go
got
to the
until about
shops
2
if you want
o'clock.
to.
Yeah. You got till about 2 o'clock, which most days we didn't get there till later than that.
Yeah.
Of the three, I mean, I got there at like 7 on the
I reckon I
7:30.
Got there around 3 o'clock on the first day.
Yeah,
Maybe
second day we
2:30,
both got
3.
there at like 3-ish. And then the Saturday we got there at like 4. But that was because...
No, it started later though.
yeah, it started later and also obviously ended later because
Yeah,
New Year's Eve.
there was a whole thing happening.
I'll ask the question, but I already think I know the answer. But what was your favourite act of the 3 days?
It was definitely Lil Nas X.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Just was just like good.
I don't want to offend the my fellow indie girlies, but you know, Arctic Monkeys was great. It was incredible.
it was
They
good.
are
Great.
always
Yeah,
good. And obviously I really liked them, but I just think Lil Nas X, I don't even listen to his music. Like obviously I've heard his music, but it's not like
Yeah.
a regular rotation thing for me. But he's a very good.
He's a performer.
Yeah.
Like Arctic Monkeys.
He's fucking made for that
Arctic
shit.
Monkeys. They're playing their music. It's good music, great music, even. But they're just playing their music, you know.
Yeah. And
Um,
they're very good every time, consistently.
Whereas Lil Nas X had like a full-on story. Like
And it's more impressive because it's like his first. It's still like his first tour.
he's Long Live Montero tour.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
like
what they called it.
it's crazy. Like for your first time to come out like so fucking hard. Like, yeah, he's got the aesthetics and everything locked down.
Yeah,
It was very good. Lots of homosexuality on the stage.
yeah,
put it
a
that
lot
way.
of it.
A lot of it.
A lot of it.
One of my friends, shout out Ray, turned to me at it was during a Mine's set, I believe, or just after. Turned to me and said, "Is Lil Nas actually gay?" And we all kind of said to her like, "Yeah, pretty gay."
Well, his boyfriend was one of the dancers, and they kissed on the stage.
Are they actually dating?
I'm pretty sure they are. I'm pretty sure it's a guy. I don't really remember.
Not Kebab. Oh, I
Not-
wish it was Kebab.
Um,
One of his dances is called Kebab.
Yeah, no, I think I can't remember his name, but I'm pretty sure it's the guy that was also in
So it was
the
like grinding on him?
Jerry Springer thing that he did.
Oh,
For,
yeah.
What was the song?
I can't remember,
I can't remember
but I
the
have
song.
seen it.
He did a thing like a collab with Jerry, a collab with Jerry Springer, I guess.
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
I
But
think
yeah,
it was that guy. I'm not 100%
There you go.
sure because I haven't seen that in a while.
I mean, if you're wrong, I feel like it's racist.
Is it racist?
You're saying they all look the same. Lil Nas ex-boyfriend. I mean, yesterday.
I don't think it's like massively public, his boyfriend, but
what's
he's
his
kissed a guy on the stage.
Kevin Abstract, the lead guy from. No, it is. Yeah,
The dancer was his boyfriend?
yeah, one of his ex-boyfriend.
Oh,
But you're right.
Keeping
that
it professional.
was him in the video. That's him in the That's What I Want video.
yeah.
Is his boyfriend, but his ex-boyfriend.
Ah,
But he's still one of his dancers. So
keeping it professional for the business.
yeah, that's good.
I feel like you don't want to burn that bridge if you're the ex-boyfriend, do you?
Probably not.
Like, even if you don't want to be in a
Good
relationship
money.
with him, but like,
Very good money.
And
Just
the
be like,
exposure.
I don't want to be the guy grinding on him on the stage.
yeah,
It's probably fine. There was a lot of exposure too. Yeah.
yeah,
The joke is they were basically naked.
yeah.
Who else was there? So what? Second night was
Pretty mid.
Jamie XX at
XX.
Churches.
I left like
we left.
8:30.
We left before Jamie XX finished. Excuse me.
No, you're not excused.
Well, he's really good, but he is just a DJ,
Yeah,
and I love his music.
most of the second day was like more DJ.
It was
sort of,
more dancey sort of stuff. Churches were good, but I know their music, and I also feel like all their music sounds exactly the same.
yeah,
But then afterwards, I saw a little video about her like costuming and stuff, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Like she's pretty cool. But there was also a photo that Hideo Kojima posted 2 days ago with them, so that was cool too.
Cool.
Because they did a song on the Death Stranding soundtrack. So just so you know,
Also, the Wiggles were there. You missed that.
I did.
It went off. It went hard. there.
Wiggles look crazy.
It-
They look like a really good set. It's a
Like,
shame it was so
It
early
was
in the
because
day.
it's like an early set, but like when I looked back, just like I was sort of near the front. When I
Mm.
looked back, everybody was like everyone on the hill.
It was actually probably a good idea
the
for
front.
them to put it early because then people were coming early just to see them. I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have if I wasn't at work. But
yeah, like people were coming like the whole hill. Like sometimes like later on or earlier on for other sets, the whole hill wasn't too full.
Yeah.
Like they weren't people just like sitting down or whatever the fuck they want.
but it's Wiggles.
For the Wiggles, everybody was up on their feet and it was iconic.
That's so sick. I'm really disappointed that I missed that. The rest of it, like any of the other ones I missed, like Rico Nasty looked good,
Yeah,
but I
they
was
were
like,
alright.
I'm not that cut that I missed that.
They were alright. They weren't
The
the best.
I'm glad I made it in time for Amine, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everything after
Amine
Amine was good.
Genesis Owosu was really good too.
Yeah, Genesis
Really
was
good.
really good.
I've
I've
never
seen him
s-
a couple of times.
I've never seen him before, and he was really, really good.
I saw him at Spilt, and he was really good.
Yeah,
And then, yeah, what third day was like Spacey Jane into Ocean Alley. Into,
Yeah, it was-
no, Spacey Jane to Amel and the Sniffers into Ocean Alley into Arctic Monkeys, and Pink Pantheress before them.
yeah.
Who she was fine.
I don't think she was ready for the heat though.
She was not ready for the heat.
No, she's also. I don't think like good artist, not a festival.
She's not really a
artist.
good performer.
Yeah.
Yet.
She was
She's
just,
still
like-
very early on. Like she
Yeah.
only just blew up. So
Also,
like,
she's English. She shouldn't have been expected to perform in
oh, British people.
35, 36 degree
Yeah, you
heat.
can't trust the British anyway. But yeah, look, her music's great. Her hype man can fuck off. He can get fucked.
Yeah.
I hate her hype man. He just walked around on the stage going, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Her DJ was good though.
Like, DJ was good. And then, yeah, like, Amel and the Stiffers, fucking awesome.
they were pretty good.
I forgot they were there.
I was like started feeling a bit sick at that point. I feel like go.
Yeah, they're
a
pretty
break.
fucking
They were
crazy.
full on. Yeah,
They're awesome, though. I love them.
Yeah.
Spacey Jane, they're just like,
just Spacey Jane, I guess.
they don't change. They are never bad, but they're also never amazing. They're just consistently pretty good.
yeah, like
And they're a festival act, 100%.
yeah, yeah. Which is sort of like, I mean, obviously that's what you want, but like, especially for a third day, that's sort of
Yeah.
like the perfect third day, like warm up act. Like obviously not the headliner.
100%.
Like you wouldn't want them headlining any days.
They're
But they're-
perfect for where they were. Like,
Yeah,
right before Amel and the Sniffers, like, not quite the sunset set, but they were like, you know, leading
Yeah,
into
yeah,
that
leading-
sort of
yeah.
time. And then, yeah, Ocean Alley, again, pretty consistently good every time. Arctic Monkeys, the 2 times I've seen them, they're both really good.
and they played a couple more shows at Sydney Mire as well.
Yeah, they ended up playing
apparently
their 2
really good
actual shows
there.
were at Sydney Mire.
Yeah,
Which I was like, I kind of wanted to go, but then I was like, I saw
saw them.
most of the
I
songs
just
at the
they're
same
gonna
venue.
play. They had a long set as well. It was like an hour
Mm.
and I think they had like a 10-minute break in the middle.
Would have been
for-
great. And if the festival was somewhere else and then the concert was at Sydney Maya, I probably would have gone.
Yeah,
But I was like, I've already seen them, and I've already seen them at this venue. I'm not
Yeah.
going to get that much more out of the concert, so I missed it. But that's fine.
I know we briefly spoke on this. What's your thoughts on the bloke that was out there to do the countdown?
Fine.
It was just weird.
Weird. I
get
feel like
Arctic
he
Monkeys
came out like we should have known who he was,
It's like, hey,
but
I'm
no
Richard.
one knew who he was. It's not like he was like in between every act. It's not like he was like a
He
DJ.
just walked out.
He was just a guy, and he walked out, and we were supposed to just, I don't know, no, he was in a costume. Like we should have known who he
Hey
was.
guys, I'm here to count us down.
His
I
name
guess.
was like Eddie. Oh, hey, it's Eddie.
Hey, I'm here to count you down. I guess.
Here to count you down.
They're gonna have Arctic Monkeys again, and then I guess we'll have some of the DJ Yacht Club, whatever they are.
Yeah, they were
Like
they
that's-
were pretty good though. They were actually really good. They were mashing up some good songs. But also they played at the same time as Camel Fat, so most people went to that. But they were good. It was just still weird. I get why the Arctic Monkeys had to leave because they had the city fireworks. So then Arctic Monkeys would just be on stage, just like waiting while the city fireworks went. So it was like, of course they were going to walk off. Like,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I mean, they could have just at least had one of them just count us down, and then
Alex Turner counting us down would have been
Yeah.
nice.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, so that's Falls. I feel like I had something else to say about Falls, but couldn't have been good.
It was quite warm the whole time.
It was pretty warm.
That's where you're getting some of, though, I guess, especially down in the actual bowl. Like,
yeah, it got real fucking
it seemed
hot down
like
there.
it would be cool, like it was in the shade, but obviously there's just more body heat, and it's just like compounding with
It is just the way that's set up isn't made for that. So, yeah, it was
It's a
fine.
bowl.
Most of the artists didn't even know that there were seats there. So,
No, because everyone was
Pink Panther, the rest pointed that out. She's like, "Why is everyone on the floor?" And then she realized, like, "Oh, there is no floor. People are just
It's
sitting in
sitting.
seats."
Yeah.
But no, overall, Falls pretty good. If they do it at Sydney Mire again, probably see me
I'd
there.
probably
again.
go again. Yeah, I'd go if it was at Sydney
It's
Mart.
so simple.
But I mean, even if it wasn't Falls, I doubt Falls would go back there. I'm
It
Falls.
seems pretty 50-50 on people liking it and not
but
liking
I
it.
think they as a company, whatever it was called, would prefer to be in wherever it was,
Lawn.
Lawn, yeah.
While we're talking about the festival, I just want to quickly send a message out to the Falls Festival company.
It's not happening.
I'm
Triple J that does it.
I'm actually a DJ, and would love to play at Falls next year. Put me on at 1 p.m. That's fine. I just want to say I've played at Falls Festival. Thanks, appreciate that.
Isn't it Triple J that does it?
I think so. Triple J and Secret Sounds.
Yeah.
So, that just reminded me.
What you said about when we were walking to the train station, the over-scheduling or whatever.
Sorry. Yeah, go on.
Is that what you were remembering?
No, I was
Marketing?
remembering that Arctic Monkeys are doing a pop-up merch store in Sydney. I think it was today, and I meant to message someone and be like, "Can you go?" I messaged him and said, "Can you go for
Can
me?"
you
And he
go
said,
get
"I
me
might."
merch?
He's the one that works at Triple J, so he was like, "I might be working,
Ah.
going for work."
Ah.
But I think it's tomorrow. I'll work it out after this. Because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to go, but if I can
Well-
send in one of my wenches to go and get me Arctic Monkeys merch and then ship it down, that'd be fucking awesome. Speaking of DJing, got a few coming up, so if anyone wants to come to those,
Cast their eyes over to the board over there.
but they've missed half the gigs.
I only see
They're
one up
not
there.
on there.
Isn't there another
So
one?
we've got on the 28th of Jan, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow. We've got another Nevs gig, which is a Saturday night. I've never done
That's
a Nevs Saturday night.
after Hottest 100. It's gonna be.
It is. So we haven't discussed this with you. We're probably going to host Hottest 100
Oh, I might come. I might not. We'll see how we go.
because we figured Liam and I were both saying we don't love hosting, but it makes it nice and easy for us. So we
Yeah.
were like, let's host it. Then we can just count it as kind of pre's for Nevs as well. So we can just
Yeah.
be like, if anyone wants to come to Nevs, just hang around here until 10 o'clock. Like Hottest 100 usually finishes at like 8:30,
Yeah,
9-ish
8:30,
anyway. So then it's like, cool. After that finishes, we'll trot down to Nevs. That'll be fun. Sunday, the day after that, I'm playing Postmaster, 3 till 6. The usual gig there.
Usual crowd, yeah.
And then 4th of Feb, which is the one on the board, 4-hour set in Frankston.
Is that 9
Um,
till 1?
9 till 1. Yep. So it starts a little bit earlier than
Is that a
than the next
Saturday?
one. Saturday. And then they've already booked me in for another one on the
huge.
18th of March. So yeah.
Nice.
And then I'll probably have more Nevs stuff, but
Nebs,
that's
Nebs,
just me
Nebs,
plugging
Nebs. You're just like the
plugging everything.
house DJ at Nebs.
I wish.
No.
Anyways,
The lines at Falls were generally pretty easy to get through because apparently they were overstaffed, according to someone.
they were.
Yeah.
According to again someone I know.
Sure knows everyone.
I do know a lot of people.
Calling Mitch watching knows fucking everyone.
Yep. So one of the guys from Discord, the podcast Discord, he
Shout out that guy.
shout out that guy. His username is Rogthy. I actually don't know his real name, but
Roger.
probably. He was working one of the bars, and we were discussing Falls.
Jack Daniels bar.
Yep, correct. And he said apparently the rumor was they overstaffed it like crazy because Secret Sounds either lied or I think that's because your phone was next to it. I think they either lied or they just expected that more people were going to come on Thursday and Friday, and they didn't. So they were extremely overstaffed. Thursday and Friday, even Saturday a little bit, it was really easy to get a drink, which is good, but also very dangerous for my wallet. We spent a lot of money on drinks.
Yeah, no, I spent a fair bit as well on food because I didn't even buy that much food there.
No, but it just costs so much money, and it's a festival. Like,
yeah, I was expecting to spend money, and obviously, like the week after Christmas is kind of a good time for it to happen because I did work technically overtime because
yeah,
my
that's
roster
true.
got moved around. So even though one of the days that I worked in air quotes, by the way, for those listening, because we have no video,
Thanks for
was
letting
Christmas
us know.
Day.
Yep.
I didn't actually work on Christmas Day, but I got paid 8 hours for it.
Yeah.
So like that put me into overtime. So I got overtime money. So I got more than I normally get, and I was getting paid more than usual because my boss was like, "Hey, it's Christmas week. You're gonna do fucked work.
It's pretty handy.
Here's some more money." And I was like,
Must be nice.
"Dope. You're already the operations manager."
Yeah, I can pick and choose when I do work, and the only person it affects is me. So, which I've been trying to do more work. It's just at the moment
Have you?
I'm a little bit stuck.
Have you been doing more work?
I have.
I
been doing
was.
more work.
I saw a series of videos today that begged to fucking differ.
Okay, that was because there was half an hour of the day left. I needed to get rid of those bits of paper, and it just so happened that my chair is situated slightly further away from where the box is that I put on my recycling.
Mm-hmm.
So that resulted in a game of paper toss.
Mm-hmm.
Conveniently, it was a document that was stapled together that had 10 pages, all stapled together, that I could have theoretically folded in half and then put straight in there. And it would have saved probably 20 minutes. But way more fun to detach every piece of paper from that staple and then toss them in.
Huge.
Like a
Huge.
basketball.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. Until Taylor walked in at one point while I was doing it. And I was standing behind the door trying to take a long distance one. And she didn't see me behind the door. So she half opened the door and goes, "Kobe, have you seen where he is?" And he was like, he was literally in there 5 seconds ago. He can't have gone far. And then she walked past, turned around, and we made eye contact through my office window. And she was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Classic Chinook, eh?
Classic Chinook. Honestly, I was going to talk about the plot twist of our house, but I don't even know if I want to talk about
No,
that.
go on.
Do you want to talk about the plot twist
Plot
of our
twist,
house?
yeah.
So, big plot twist in the Barker household.
You just said where you live, but whatever.
Not really. Oh, yeah, we live on Barker's Road. Work it out from there.
It's not a
It's
massive.
it's quite a Barker Road. It's a big
You want to
road.
go from Burke Road to.
Do I live next to Vic Gardens? Do I live
Once you get to Vic Garden, it's not Barker's Road
in
anymore.
Camberwell? I don't know where I live.
It's-
Where do I live?
Also, I don't think it actually counts as Camberwell once you get to the end of. I think that's still Hawthorne
Also, like,
East.
technically we live on Barker's Road, but we kind of don't. Anyway, point is,
Near
so-
my house.
so when I moved in, obviously I can...
Just quickly,
What?
we've established sort of the general area in which my house is, and we know that you live right next to me. So, like,
Oh, cool. So if someone wants to dox us, they've got all the information.
yeah,
But that just means they have to listen to all of our podcast episodes. And by the time they get to this one, they'll have killed themselves. So they're
R.I.P.
not going to
Piggy.
find us. R.I.P. Piggy. Rest in peace, my guy. So the plot twist is we have a property manager,
What?
obviously, because we rent. And ever since I moved in, the property manager's name is Hamraz Youssef.
Hamra. Yeah, that's it.
Doxing the property manager. But the property manager's name is Hamraz, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think my assumption about them was that everyone else in the house had already met them because I moved in later than everyone else.
Yeah.
So my assumption was, well, these guys must have met
6
them
foot
at
one,
some point,
beard,
right?
Pakistani probably.
Yeah, not even that. I actually thought like a short man with a
Like a
goatee, you know?
Grey suit pants with a light blue shirt is what I'm thinking right now.
sounds correct.
Hamraz
Anyway,
Youssef. That's
so
what I'm thinking.
happens is, right, Liam's roof window comes off its hinges the other night. Quite late at night, too, because I heard him and Callum discussing something at about 11:30 at night and
How'd that happen?
then get a photo. Well, so the sun is obviously going directly down onto that wood. It's quite old.
Oh, it's just like
Very old.
deteriorating,
wood.
yeah.
It's deteriorated, it's warped, and then Liam's gone to shut the window, and in doing so, it's just come off the hinges. So he now just has a hole in his roof,
it's just
which
too strong.
feels like pretty much feels like a pretty urgent thing to fix, you would think.
You'd think so, yeah.
But it's a property manager, so of course it's not urgent. So the response was basically, "Yeah, let me get back to you once I hear from the landlord." Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, Liam gets a call, right? And this lady says to Liam, "Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Liam, sorry I missed your call. Just responding to your email." And Liam's like, "Yeah, no worries. I've emailed Hamraz all the details, like whatever." He's just assuming Hamraz is like on holidays, and
yeah,
and this is
probably
his
still.
like secretary or something. Turns out, Hamraz is a female. So, plot twist. We've thought it was a man the whole time.
Well, they've
and
met
we talk a
Hamraz,
lot
have
of
they
shit
not,
about
though?
Hamraz. They haven't.
Oh.
So we talk a lot of shit about Hamraz. Shout out Hamraz real quick. Realistically, she does nothing wrong. She just
property manager.
is a
like,
property
yeah.
manager. That's what they do.
Her
Their
job is to make sure you're not being dickheads.
their job is to basically pass on anything we say to the landlords, and then the landlords are supposed to fix it. And she's just like the middle. I was about to say middleman. She's the middle woman.
Yeah.
So most of our complaints with Hamraz is just that we've asked for things to get fixed and they don't, or like the detector inspector situation, or when they just randomly sent us an email saying we've cancelled your rental agreement. And we were like, "Excuse me? What do you mean by this?" And then they replied afterwards saying, "Oh, ignore that. That was an old rental agreement. It's okay." We were like, "Well, you could have said that before you did it."
Yeah. What?
That's most of our shit talking. But I think
Just
we've
like-
always shit talked Hamraz as if they were a man. But it turns out they are a woman.
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal, obviously. Women in the workforce, I stand for. I empower women.
we
in the
stand
workforce.
women in the workforce, yeah.
We stand women.
I don't.
But it was still just a plot twist. That's all. What are you doing?
I was just trying to check something, but it hasn't happened yet.
Must have been good. Anyways, if you don't have anything else to talk about, I'm going to start cracking open these tarot cards.
Well,
We could do some
why do we
light
do that?
NBA talk, I guess, but there's
Um,
nothing to talk about.
I mean, I watched the game today, went to double overtime, which was kind of good.
Oh my god,
the-
that was a good game.
Mavs Lakers game went to double overtime, and I think we also would have missed another game.
Oh.
We wouldn't have talked about the other game that went to double overtime sort of semi-recently was
Ooh.
Nuggets and some other team that's kind of irrelevant, but they're not bad.
Yep.
Oh, I think
Probably
it was
like
Phoenix.
Pels or
It was
something.
not Nuggets Phoenix maybe.
Oh, it's not even that irrelevant.
It went to double overtime, and it was like a really good game. And Aaron Gordon like did that massive fucking dunk where he like yammed on Shamit's
Oh
head.
my god, that game.
They called it a charge. It was probably a charge.
That was
If
a
it was,
huge Christmas Day game.
if
though.
that game was in Phoenix, I think it was Phoenix. Shamit plus Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so if that game was in Phoenix, I think that would have been called a charge. And it probably was a charge. The ref overturned it on review to call it a clean dunk. And, like, it was kind of 50-50. Shamit was set, but then sort of, like, leaned a bit. But, like, you can do that.
Yeah.
Like, it just depends on where you're playing it. And the revenue that they would have made from that dunk already is insane. That is going on posters all over the fucking United States right now. It was monster. He nut in face. Went to double. That was like at the end of double overtime as well, which like
so good.
properly seal it.
I can't believe it was just like a Christmas Day game that did that too.
And like all the
it's
other games in
insane.
that day had been kind of mid. Like they weren't bad, but like that was by far the best game, and it was the
Oh.
last one of the day as well.
It was insane.
Insane, nuts.
All right. So, oh, cool. You can actually use this to technically create D&D encounters,
What the?
or use them as tarot cards. So
That's sick.
That's pretty cool.
We're gonna be using that.
Um,
Maybe we won't actually. We don't know
So,
if DVDs ever happen
okay,
again.
in this booklet, you will see a section with the ampersand symbol. This section is a way for you to use the tarot deck in your D&D game. You can draw a card before an adventure to give you a plot device to work a story around, or you can draw a card during an ongoing adventure to throw in a fun twist. So each card has. So I'll show you this instruction manual. Each card has a symbol at the bottom, like that's the D&D
Yeah.
like logo.
Yeah.
That's like an event that can happen in a D&D game, like a random encounter.
So just having it, you're just like rolling to travel, and then like let's flip this card. Oh,
Yeah, like
you ran
find
into
a trapped Efreet
this.
who offers you his services for a year if you can find a way to free him, and then me, being the DM, can like
So
play that up and make that
they didn't free him. He was
you
a
know,
slave.
more of a thing. Yeah, right. So okay, here we go. How to read tarot. So we're going to do this. I'm doing it for you first.
Yep.
But
Okay.
maybe we can go both ways. We've got time.
We can go both
Um,
ways.
Interesting. Lil Nas X who? He actually
Yeah, I saw that tweet.
did the
yeah.
tweet. He
yeah.
tweeted and said,
Would you guys be mad
if I was bi? It's pretty funny.
That's on brand.
Okay, traditionally tarot is played by a reader and a seeker. Cool, so I guess I'll be the reader.
You'll be the reader. I'll be the seeker.
Most tarot readings start with a question, and the quality of the question will determine the quality of the answer. For example, instead of asking, why am I always sad, try, how do I bring more joy to my life? Each card that is revealed adds to the unique tapestry of meaning, helping the seeker make inquiries into their own life and psyche to gain clarity about their current situation and conclude what might be possible for their future. Jesus Christ. Although the root meaning of each card of each card is explained in this booklet, the true meaning of each card can only be discovered within the context of the reading as the cards begin to influence one another to create a story. And so it's best to allow the reading to unfold without trying to define the answer. Get fucked. How's that sound?
That just sounds like, yeah, whatever happens here is up to interpretation. So if you feel like what we said is right, then you win.
So some tarot cards, some tarot readers have upside down meanings, but this doesn't have them. But we can do that, but I don't want to do that because it's too complicated.
That sounds like, yeah.
So you can choose. You've either got a 3-card spread or a 5-card spread. So the 3 cards is past, present, future. The 5 cards is it's actually D&D themed in this one. So it's the main quest, the unconscious, which is what's working behind the scenes, like rooted in the past. The conscious, which is representing things you need to focus on. 4 is the boon, which is something that you need to develop or let go of so you can advance. And 5 is the resolution or the answer that shows what is needed to resolve the problem fully. Do you want to go for a 3 or a 5-card spread on this motherfucker?
I think I'll go with the 3.
This is such a fucking fancy box, too. Like, I didn't really specify that this is like... It's not boxed like a card game. It's boxed like
It's boxed like tarot cards.
very nice box.
Do you refer to tarot cards as a card game? That's very insulting to
Maybe
people
I
who do
did. Am I
tarots.
supposed to shuffle them?
I don't know. Sure you are. That I feel like.
Can you tell that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing?
Did you see the tarot cards at Falls? You could pay
I did.
$65 for a tarot
The
reading.
hippie tent. Insane how much that cost.
Very Triple J.
Oh, very hippie. We went over to the record shop for like once.
I walked past it and it looked kind of like.
They had good records. It was just like, why am I going to buy a record at Falls?
Yeah.
But like, they let you pick it up from their store. But at that point, I'll just go to their store
Yeah.
and buy it from them. Like, I'm not going to buy it at Falls, count that as money I've spent at Falls, and then rock up to a record store 2 days later and pick up a record.
And probably buy more records.
So we're doing 3?
Yeah, we go
Is that what we
3.
decided? Okay, so this is your past.
Oh,
Your past is the star, which means
fucking hell. I feel like that means I've overachieved in my past, and now I'm like, just Blair, you know.
Let me find the star.
He's just finding the thing now.
Just got to find the star.
I don't know. This is
There's like numbers.
this is content.
There's stuff. There's like this star.
Here we go.
Finding something to focus on that can guide us through life. Our internal guidance system. Our North Star. Would you say in your past you found something that guides you through life? I'd go Keris. But
Yeah, that's what I was
like,
thinking. Yeah,
Keris is the star in this
she
situation.
guided me through a few things, I guess.
She guides you through a few things because you're a fucking idiot and you need
Yeah.
the guidance.
Yeah.
All right.
Star, Keris.
Card
Star,
2.
Keris.
The next one. The Tower, which is your present, the collapse of beliefs or material structures that we hold dear. It is in the non-resistance where we can find peace and wisdom. So I guess this is saying
Me
like,
trying to quit Woolies.
pretty much your present is like something that's it's close to you is collapsing. But you can choose whether you.
I want this to collapse. If it's Woolworths,
yeah, whether you let it collapse
if it's
or
Woolworths,
if you resist
I want this shit to collapse fast.
letting it collapse would be in the non-resistance, which is where you find peace and wisdom. So that's
Yeah,
good.
let's
That's what I
go.
want.
Let's go.
And then
Let it burn,
your
baby.
future is Page, which is
Let's turn the page.
yeah. I'm just gonna turn the page to find where the page is.
But
If you don't mind, just give me not long. I just have to, go through this entire book just to find what a page means. Oh, that's a different page. Is there? There's 2 different pages. Embarking on a new path sparked by your curiosity and creativity.
This
This is
sounds
very
like
positive.
getting
so
a
far.
new job. Keris, leaving Woolworths, getting a new job.
Yeah, this is
That's
good.
That's on brand.
Yours is very,
Hopefully,
very good. I hope that
I
sounds
hope.
good, right?
yeah. Just embrace the tarots.
I guess.
Also, I guess if you're like thinking of something to match it, though, like you can just match anything to anything. It's not like
If
it-
you want to start pointing out the
Yeah.
flaws in this,
No,
I could think of particular people that shouldn't listen to this podcast.
they probably don't anyway.
I'll let you. You can shuffle for me then.
Okay.
I feel like you have to. I feel like that's part of the rules, right?
Uh,
Oh no, not a loose card. I don't. There's like other things to tarot cards. Like this doesn't have that in it, but there's like things about like if you're shuffling and a card flies out, that like means something bad. If you play a card and it's upside down, that like changes the meaning as well. Taylor's gonna come for me because I know for a fact she knows how to do them. She's not like fully into them, but she knows how to do them. She will come for me for this because she's going to be like, you have no fucking idea what you're doing.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready for my past. What do we got? I got to have the book.
I don't know what this is. Is there supposed to be a name on it?
There's either a name or a number.
Oh, 5. Number 5.
Okay, and it looks like that.
It looks like a
So,
little dragon
'cause
holding his...
there's different number cards.
It looks like an old dragon holding a stick, but he had a shadow in the background to like... I don't know. He might be in a pond.
So it's not that 5.
It's that. It looks like
It'll
this.
be the next 5. No, it's not that 5 either. It's the
many
next
5s
5
are
after
there?
that. Nope, it's not that one either. There's a lot of 5s. Here we go.
That's the past 5.
Finding out how to move out of lack mentality and to enjoy the abundance in whatever form showing up in our lives. What would you read that as?
Moving on from the abundance of... I don't know.
It's basically saying that these types of cards show seekers that a flowering of their inner beauty and power is taking place, or that they have an opportunity to grow their self-esteem. I'm gonna use it as an excuse to say that's to do with me starting DJing,
Yeah.
right?
That's-
We'll use that.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's me embracing a hobby of mine and making it a paid fucking job.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to make this one a page up as well.
All
Okay.
right, next one.
Present. It's a number 4. It's a full dragon.
Is
big-
it the red dragon?
Red dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being careful with finance as well, not falling into fear or greed. You know what I bought yesterday? An $120 Evangelion model kit. So that's accurate. Again,
You're good at spending money.
that's vague as fuck, but it's basically saying I should be more careful with my finances and stop falling
I
into
could have fucking
greed.
told you that. Buy more Lego, dickhead.
Literally don't care. Gonna keep buying Lego. Lick my nuts, tarot cards. How's that sound? I feel like that's probably I've just cursed myself or some shit by saying lick my nuts to a deck of cards. But
And the future
all right, what do we got?
holds number 3. It's some elves. One of them playing guitar.
I feel like that wasn't shuffled because they're right next to each other in the book, but that's fine. Using the power of a team and learning how to collaborate. Are they trying to claim that I shouldn't be DJing on my own? I should be DJing with other people. It should be a joint venture.
You should collaborate your hobbies. So you've got a DJ and you've got a podcast and you've got
And
a
Lego.
hobbies and doing Lego while you're sick. Underrated way to pass time, by the way.
Pretty good.
I was-
Doing Lego in general.
Very sick the last week and a bit. It wasn't COVID though. Don't know
That's
what
what
the
they
fuck it
all
was.
say.
But I even went to the doctor and they did a proper test and didn't.
A proper test.
Oh,
And
I just
still
went to the
wasn't
doctor
COVID.
and they were like, "I'll do this test anyway." Testing for multiple things. It wasn't just doing
Yeah,
COVID.
right.
There was tonsillitis and a few other things. But I don't know what the fuck. They didn't. She said, "If I call you, that means there's something wrong. You'll get a text about the COVID thing, but you won't hear back
And then
about."
they called you and it was good?
No, they didn't call me back at all. So she said,
Oh.
"If I don't call you back, that means you have nothing. You're just
That's
just-
good then, I guess.
yeah. I've got no major illnesses from what they tested for, at
Good
least.
to know.
I could have some other disease.
You have no major illnesses.
I don't know.
Put them back in their box.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, that's
So I can't wait for someone to come at us and be like, "You fucking did it wrong.
we did it wrong.
You've stuffed it up. You don't know how to do carrot
You are now
cards.
cursed for the rest of your life."
You played a card upside down and then flipped it. You shouldn't have done that. I don't know.
How could
Taylor
they know
will
if I
come
put
for
it
me.
back? How
Taylor's
would they know
gonna
if I
come
put it
for me.
upside down? I did pull the third one out a different direction to the first two, though.
That's disgusting. You've ruined it.
So the embracing hobbies one was upside down when I pulled it
So
out.
you're saying I shouldn't embrace my hobbies? So you're saying? You're saying that it was a mistake for me to embrace my hobbies?
Get
and
a
I
real
should
fucking
stop
job.
DJing?
Get a real job.
I
idiot.
have a real
no,
job.
it wasn't the it was
DJing is my side hustle.
it was a
and it's
collaboration
fucking
job.
working quite well.
It pays for this thing that no one listens to.
Exactly. It pays for this. My actual job pays for DJing, which pays for this. And eventually I'll fuck off.
Eventually, DJing will pay for your actual job.
God, I hope I can fucking quit that job and be a DJ one day. That'd be sick. How fucking good would that be?
Should I open these?
Yeah, you're already
On-
here. You might as well. I already opened mine at work.
Pokemon Sword.
That's why,
and
'cause I
Shield
thought they were
Fusion
real.
Strike.
I thought they were real, and then I remembered what you said about the energy card. And there wasn't an energy card in mine. So that's when I was like, this has to be a fake. And it's like a very similar layout to the fake ones that we already opened. So I was like, it's got to be a fakey. See what we got. Give us a like.
It could have been a real, but well, that's probably fake.
You spoiled the last card. Come on.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to. So, live read. At least one of the cards is upside down.
Excellent. That's a good start.
Spongy gloves.
What?
Spongy gloves.
That's incredible already.
Mel Metal single strike.
Okay.
That art looks shithouse.
Is that a bad one? Oh, that's a bad one.
Electric. That seems lazy.
That is very electric. Aha. 'Cause
Electric.
He's an electric eel.
And there's another.
What do we
What's
got?
it? Turtonator.
Lame. So far, this is a shit pack. No offense.
Growlithe. I like this art.
It's a standard.
It looks very classical.
Yeah, standard Growlithe.
Snom. Why is it so realistic? I love it. It's so realistic.
Oh, I love those ones. The photo ones, they're my
Yes.
favorites.
It's like they've made the Snom a real thing.
I don't know
Put it on
if
a
they
tree.
ever had real cards with those photo pictures, but they are my favorite.
Sigalith. Oh, fucking no. They look shit.
Yeah, that's a shit one. Standard.
Sand Slash. Nah.
Yeah, these are all pretty average. But let's see the
And-
final one.
Dragonite V. Very shiny, very looking
Oh,
cool.
very shiny.
It's a bit warped.
That's
So
cool.
if it was real, I probably wouldn't.
Don't think it's been graded. It's probably like an 8.
Centering looks alright, but it's not in perfect condition. It's got the bend to it. It's a bit bent.
Yeah.
But we're all a bit bent.
Yeah, we are. It's cool. Let's test if it's real.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh! Did you see that? Look at how the foil like.
I hope you bought a real Pokemon card and you just wrecked it, and now you owe me $25,000 because that's how much that goes for.
I don't think they're meant to rip like this. This is. I know it's foil, but like they're not. They're not meant to be a sticker, right?
I don't know, but you know the stickers, if you get, like, you can actually, like, get Pokemon cards where it's a sticker on top and you can peel the sticker off and it's actually a Ditto.
How the?
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, like a sticker. Over
Like, it's
the
a
thing.
sticker like this and you peel the sticker off and it's a Ditto.
This is
And that's pretty much
the
only...
fakest card I've ever seen in my life.
Well, when you've ripped it in half, it kind of looks more fake, doesn't it?
Yeah, but now that I've ripped it in half, that was a fake test, and it's definitely a fake.
Well, so you get a real card and you rip it in half. Oh, it must have been fake 'cause it ripped in half.
No, I'm saying it must have been fake because it didn't rip in half. Look at what it did. I don't think foil cards do that. Let's find an official Charizard and do it.
Yeah, you got 10 grand to spend on that?
Do you want the real answer?
No. Yes.
No, you
Yes.
don't want the real answer.
Do you have 10 grand? No, he doesn't.
I can't disclose my job. I've already said this.
That
So anyway,
You
got
disclose
DJ
your
gigs
own
coming up. We've got Saturday the
finances.
28th, Saturday the 29th,
at Harvey
Sunday the
Norman
29th.
Morning-
You've got
that's not what you're playing, the
not at all.
gig.
No, then you've got February the 4th, March the 18th. We've also got a gig in June for a birthday party. Can't disclose where that one is.
Where or when?
Where?
Oh.
I also don't know when, but I
Ah,
can't
okay.
disclose where. Or who.
Early, late, middle of June?
It's,
No idea.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
soon.
well, if you miss my birthday, you're fired.
Maybe, won't. We'll see. I'll let you know.
I don't know.
Anything else you want to add before we...
I won $37 because I put a $5 bonus bet on Argentina before the World Cup started,
Oh, fuck yeah.
and I won $37.
Nice.
Um,
Proud of you.
so what's coming up this week? We probably going to the cricket on Monday.
Oh yeah, cricket on Monday.
I've been checking the weather. I don't want to buy tickets in case it was like shitty weather because it was like maybe stormy, but I wasn't sure it was going to
Yeah,
be
you don't want to fuck around
early
with that.
afternoon, late afternoon, or just like not at all. At the moment, it says nothing.
So I guess that at some point I'm going to go watch Avatar in 4D.
Oh,
Probably. Either that or I'll just see it again normally.
yeah,
Haven't decided. One of the two.
one of the two. I might as well get on Disney Plus now. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I might see
Um,
Megan actually this week.
Megan looks kind
It
of
looks so goofy and
It
funny,
looks so stupid.
but actually, it's getting very good reviews considering how
Yeah, people saying it's pretty...
Goofy it looks.
Speaking of good reviews, Last of Us TV show comes
Oh.
out on Monday. So
Yeah, that's been good reviews too.
We'll discuss that.
I probably won't watch it. But where's it going to be on?
It's going to be on Binge. So that's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't think
but
it's got
I'll just download it. So
legally, of
I'm not
course.
going to... No, illegally. Using Kick-Ass Torrents, a torrent site. I'm going to illegally pirate it. But I'm not going to... Yeah, I'm not going to get Binge for it. Fuck that. I hate Binge. Worst streaming service. Binge.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Best streaming service.
It's hard to go
Probably-
past Netflix.
Disney's pretty good.
Disney, yeah.
Prime
It
is
is-
actually very good.
It is kind of hard to go past Netflix as the OG.
No, it's pretty easy to. I got really mad at Netflix the other day because I realized as I was searching through, the only things it was suggesting was Netflix originals, and I was like, get fucked. I don't want to watch a Netflix original. I don't watch Netflix originals on Netflix. I don't know why it keeps suggesting them to me, except for Kaleidoscope. But that's...
I couldn't. I got bored of that.
It's fine. It's a generic heist thing. It's not anything special.
One last heist.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Drag it a scene for one last heist. Like, it's so generic.
Yeah. What I did watch actually on Disney Plus was Barbarian.
Fuck, that movie
That was
rules.
so good.
Remember I had that high up on my list?
I don't know what the fuck I was expecting, but it wasn't fucking that.
That's why we loved it. I watched that movie front row at Lido because we didn't know it was unallocated seating. Watched it front row, and I still loved every second of it. And I was like, my neck was going to break.
As soon as I saw that guy going into
Spoilers.
spoilers, I guess. Like, it's free on Disney Plus.
That halfway point in the movie when it just like
Like, when he was-
changes completely. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
like obviously I'd seen the trailer, so I knew it was like there was some sort of like underground part of thing of it.
No one knew that A, that he was in it.
No.
B, that it was going to be like an entirely different storyline.
Yeah,
that tied in.
And it just like came out, and I was like, "Why the fuck have they go to this now?" And then oh, I'm going to my house in the Michigan.
There was a
that
very
makes
funny
sense.
trailer that they released about a month after it came out in America, but for us it lined up with about when it came out here, where they re-edited the trailer only using footage from that second part.
Oh,
So it was like very like upbeat and like it looked like a completely different movie.
yeah.
I never watched the trailer for that movie. I actually took pride in that. We went to the movies and they played the trailer a couple of times, and every time I was like, I'm just not going to watch the trailer for this because I don't know anything about it and I don't want to.
Yeah.
So I just like shut my eyes and just ignored it.
La,
Pretty
la, la,
much.
la.
That's exactly what I did. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Great movie.
The like when he starts reaching into his drawer, the old dude,
Mm.
I was like, what? Is he like trying to get like a key or something, or like the fuck's going? Oh! He's off himself.
Yeah, that movie was fucked. I want to watch that again. That was really good.
Yeah. If I didn't watch it like
It wasn't
a
too
week
long.
ago, I
It
probably
was,
would.
like less than
It was
2
90 minutes, I
hours.
think.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was a short one. It was
Yeah.
good. That's the other reason why being front row wasn't that big of a deal, because it was like, it's for an hour and a
I
half.
did nearly throw up when she tried to like milk.
Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, I don't want, no.
Tall goblin mummy.
Disgusting. Anyway, that's it.
Yeah,
I'm away next weekend, so we probably won't record next weekend.
that's the 21st.
21st.
Yeah.
I'm away.
Yeah, and then the next one we might have to do a Friday night,
The
or
next one's
maybe
when I'm DJing, but we can
the 27th,
fit it in.
the Friday the 27th,
Yeah, we can do it on Friday the 27th.
potentially.
Anyways, on that note, let me just. Thanks for listening, guys. Really appreciate it, as per usual.
Shout out to podcasts everywhere. Listen to small.
Let's get all our shout outs out now. Shout out to A Tall Order with Liam and Freddie. I
Shout out.
think they're recording tomorrow,
Ah,
so won't hear that episode for 2 weeks.
goodbye them.
I
I did see their post today.
You've got
Quite
40
funny.
seconds to smash
Quite
out
funny
any
post.
shout outs.
Shout out to
Chemist Warehouse.
Chemist Warehouse. Shout out to
Shout out to Ray.
Shout out to Piggy.
Shout out to Piggy, of course. Rest in peace.
Shout out to Lego because it's fun to play with Lego.
Shout
I
out
guess.
Lego. Shout out to Taylor. Don't know why.
Shout out Keris. I guess while we're here.
Yeah, we're already here. Shout
Shout
out
out-
Karis for being Connor's past tarot card.
Shout out to my cat Custard and Bailey. Shout out to Hamraz, a girl.
Shout out to Jamie
Shout out to-
Peckham.
Yeah, she's a person we know.
Yeah,
we love Jamie.
We're actually getting played out. They're turning up the music on us. We're getting
Shout out
played
that
out.
dude
We've got to
that-
get the shout outs out
Shout
quick.
out to the dude that was at the Game Awards, to my team,
yeah.
Bill Clinton dude. Shout out that guy. I don't know.
Well, now you've gone too far.